Welcome Libra to your reading. This is gonna be a reading for the month of November. Welcome to everybody who is new. Thank you for clicking on my video. So Libra, I was pulling some angel oracle cards for you, Rune, Earth Magic, Soul's Journey, oracle cards, and later on you're also gonna see I was pulling some tarot cards for you for more details and clearance. But overall, Libra, I think November is gonna be for you a big wake-up call, a big change in your life is happening. Libra, keep in mind this is of course a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. Take what does and leave the rest. But we can probably highlight here some words like trust, loneliness, and definitely judgment is going on in your situation in your life. So with the angel cards, you see you have unlikely, upright, and trust in reverse. So you know, there could be like a situation you're in where you really are dealing with trust issues, and those trust issues are obviously, not just like towards other people. You are also are working on your own, trusting your own self. And I see that with the runic cards. So let me explain you. Earth talks about power and courage and perseverance. So you have that in the reverse. So kind of like, when you feel like you do not have the power to kind of like move on or to do something in your situation. With Connors, it talks about the passion and fire you have. So, and with the earth magic cards, you see you have vulnerability upright and ceremony upright. So I think you still have you know the passion, the belief. You believe in yourself, Libra. That's what I want to say. So you are realizing that there are situations probably you maybe not fit in anymore, or they really just like not helping you in your growth. And with the ceremony card, it really shows me you definitely are staying or wanted to be connected for especially spiritually. So it can also indicate that what you see with the soul's journey oracle cards, the loneliness cards down here in the reverse, that you're really gonna take the time also to go inwards and to figure out how can you move forward in that situation if it also involves vulnerability here. And with the envy card in the reverse, it says I'm the same as everybody but with different challenges. So maybe you're gonna kind of how should I put it, you're not opening up to others in a way of crying and helping, like a helping hand. It's more like you realize there are energies and it will just not be you know turn out pretty well because you have to realign with your soul's purpose and to rebalance your energies. That's what I want to say, Libra. So with the loneliness card in the reverse, you might feel alone at the moment or in a situation maybe you are really don't want to open up and talk about it. We're gonna, as I said, go into more details with the tarot cards. But with the judgment in the reverse, it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So again, it talks about now twice about challenges. You're definitely dealing with some in the month of November. And again, you see trust is in the reverse. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So um above the ceremony card, so really start listening to your inner voice and trust yourself that your inner voice will guide you in the right direction. All right, Libra, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would very appreciate it. You're starting with the Chariot in reverse. So right off the get-go, I can tell you this is kind of like being not in the driver's seat, okay? So it is, the first card is also a major arcana card. You have in total 5 major arcana cards, so it talks about change in your reading. And with the Chariot in reverse, it is kind of like being in a stuck situation, and it is necessary to leave it behind, whatever keeps you stuck, okay? There's again, uh, you gotta trust your powers to break away. That's very important for whoever I'm reading here. Um, so, you know, select a destination and move towards it. Definitely, please select a destination where you have a feeling of it would be very beneficial or helpful for you, okay? Definitely better than your actual situation, if that's the case. So, in other words, stop spinning around your wheel and do not waste time. Make a choice, and you know, if you don't make a choice, it's still making a choice. So sometimes, you know, you can't stop things, right? You gotta move on, and it will push you anyway. With the Three of Cups in the reverse, it talks about maybe there's like friends talking behind friends' back. I don't know if it's you talking behind other people's back. It definitely talks about spending too much time alone. Also, I just had to think about the loneliness card you had also with the Oracle cards. So, you know, it's like not feeling happy about other people's success as well. So maybe you're in the moment not really successful with you know, in your life or situation, and it's kind of hard for you when you are having people around there celebrating their success, but you're kind of like in limbo right now. So I got you in that. I understand. With the Four of Swords upright, Libra, it talks about, you know, false accusations, or there's an inflated ego that kind of like is at the expense of others. Um, and it's kind of like wants you to consider your words and actions, okay? So it wants you kind of like, it's a warning card. It's also a remember card about how powerful your words and actions are. So I kind of like a friendly reminder, right? So, but a dispute has ended, and there's a clear winner, a loser, and a mediator to see. So, you know, it the question is, what is your character here, Libra? Because I see with the next major arcana card, the Death in reverse, you know, it also is the number 8 in the major arcanas, and you also ending the reading, the spread here with the Eight of Cups, what I'm gonna talk about later. But with the Death in reverse, it is, you know, something what says you're unable to face change, or forcing old habits in new circumstances. So it also can mean that, you know, when you're dealing with just like the surface issues but not with the deeper um problems. So it wants you to learn to let go. That's what it wants you to do. And with the Magician, the next major arcana card you have here in the reverse, this is somebody, it might, I mean, it can show that somebody is shy, okay? Or it talks about introspection as well. But it wants you to remember you also that you're being called for greatness, Libra. So again, trust in yourself, that you have what it takes. So it has to do a lot with trusting yourself in this reading. And it also wants you to open your eyes for signs. They're all around you. You see the magician has all the elements in front of him, the tools, and with the infinity symbol over his head. So just keep that in mind, Libra. With the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, um, a little bit it shows me the Chariot in the reverse as well. So it's kind of like a mirror reflection about the wasting time situation here. It can also talk about throwing money away, or you losing things that are important to you, but you're not paying enough attention to them, right? So I'm wondering, where's your attention at, Libra? Anyways, with the Five of Wands in the reverse, it talks about, dealing with tricks, or tricks are around you, and it's again hard to know who to trust. So you definitely in a situation where you have trust props. Get out of there. um, so conflicts should be settled here, and you know, when disagreements can reach an out of control level, you don't want to be in there. So in other words, the situation is not worth your time and attention. Okay. With the Hierophant in the reverse, I see that maybe there were some, religious power or abuse going on to control people, or, you know, it can also talk about rejecting the dogmas placed upon you. It is also indicating that, there is an abandoning about cultural norms, and in in a way, in order to realign with your own path. That's what I want to say. So kind of like being a self teacher, going inwards, realizing. And with the King of Swords in the upright, I mean, that's air element. That could be you, Libra. It could be another air sign as well. But it's kind of like, um, it talks about that the thoughts are based on reactions. Okay, so I mean, you have the Five of Swords over it. You see the masculine expression of air, and it's also, um an energy that helps you to meet deadlines and finish projects. It can be a big boss, a father figure, or someone with authority also. But again, the qualities are laying here in your words and actions. So it's the same what the Five of Swords is telling you as the warning card. So watch what you say, and watch what you do, or the person you're dealing with. Again, with the Six of Cups in the reverse, it is kind of like talking about that somebody's keeping the spoils for themselves, or is refusing to acknowledge the good parts of the past. So I don't know about that in your case, but it definitely also talks about that you let others drain your emotional life, and I think that's what it means here. With your last major arcana card here in your reading, you have the Judgment upright. You remember you had it also in the Oracle card, the Judgment card. So it is definitely a turning point reached here. It can talk about a wake up call, but definitely there's no going back, okay? When you're waking up, there's no going back to the old you, okay? So it's kind of like an undeniable change, and it's something where you could say your consciousness awoke, and there's a new reality going on. Okay, so possibly beyond your expectations, but in other words, Archangel Michael is kicking your ass right now, Libra, in a good way. All right, so it's the ultimate form of regeneration as well. And with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, you were staying long enough in a situation, and it's time, and then there's a need to move on. Maybe you still have an inability to do so, but maybe you're also taking care of loose ends before you setting yourself free. I hope that's what you do, and um, Libra, I hope this reading helps you. If it does, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I very appreciate you, and I wish you a wonderful month ahead. Take care, trust yourself, and much blessings. Bye bye, Libra.